Morning, can you hear me there at the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do we have everyone for first appearance that we need?
We do?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good morning. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're all here this morning for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you've committed the crime of which you've been arrested for. As you stand here before me today, you are considered not guilty of what you've been charged with, and that status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by you if you plea out to your case or the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of pretrial release which will be imposed upon you. I will also determine this morning whether you'd like to hire a private attorney or whether you'd like the Office of the Public Defender to be representing you on your case. You have the right to have an attorney represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You're also entitled to make a phone call. If you haven't been able to do that yet to let friends, family, or your attorney know where you are, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be used against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Raise your right hand, please.
We will need an interpreter also.
Okay, who needs the interpreter? What's the name of the person?
Lauren Crow, number 2.
Okay, all right, everyone raise your right hand. Swear from testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, go and put your hands down. As I call your name, please come forward to the podium. Martina Barnes. Good morning, Ms. Barnes. Can I have your date of birth?
12/15/1994.
All right. You were here this morning for a domestic battery. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want to represent yourself? Do you want to hire somebody, or do you want the public defender's office?
I'm not sure. I guess the public defender.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. State, does she have a prior record?
No, she does not, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Barnes, right now you are in custody under no bond status because this is a domestic charge. You don't get a bond until you see me in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and give you a bond on this case today, but I'm going to do two things. I'm going to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Devin wants to file an injunction against you. If you do get served with an injunction, it will be very specific as to how many feet you need to stay away from him, where he lives, where he works, or anywhere else he may frequent. So we're going to hold you until 4 o'clock today for that. I'm also going to order that you have no contact with Devin whatsoever. Do not call him, do not write him, do not email him, do not have anyone else call him, write him, or email him. Any way that you can imagine having contact with Mr. Edwards, I forbid you from doing so. If you see him out somewhere, you should turn around and go the other way, and if he calls you, you should hang up the phone. Do you live with Mr. Edwards?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have someplace else you can go?
I don't know. I just moved here with him. So.
Okay.
I have a friend at work, though, I could say.
Okay, you might want to contact that friend because you cannot be where he's at, and I assume that's at the old California street address?
I'm just supposed to be at work at 10, so I probably won't get there.
Probably won't get there till 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you cannot go back to that house if he's there. Do we understand that, the old California street address?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Okay. What kind of work do you do?
I work in the deli at Walmart, and I'm a part-time student at Ashford University.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you a bond of $100, okay? But you still need to be held to a 4 and ordering no contact with Mr. Edwards. If you have any contact with him while this case is pending, you'll be arrested on a new charge and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Okay.
All righty. We're going to see you back to court on January 9th at 9 o'clock, okay?
Thank you.
Geneva Jordan? Ms. Jordan, can I have your date of birth?
5/18/90.
All right, Ms. Jordan, you are here today for a failure to appear for no valid driver's license. You failed to appear in front of Judge Hitzman on December 5th. And it looks like you have an open case as well, a driver's
I thought
license case.
it was 15.
What's that?
I thought it was on the 15th.
Okay.
Where I have 4 kids at home, and I'm a single mom.
Okay. I see you have an open case here, 2017 CT 3978. That's also with Judge Hitzman, and that's also a driver's license issue. So now you have 2 cases out in front of him?
Yeah, it's on December 19th is when I got that court date.
December 19th, right. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was wondering if I could get a bond reduction so I can get out with my kids.
All right, well, that's what we're here for this morning, okay? I have an address for you on Glen Cove Road in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
It's in Wiki Watching, but yes.
Okay. How long have you lived there?
About 5 months now. That's as long as I've been here.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, I get child support. I have a 6-month-old. I'm trying to find a job.
Okay. State, does she have anything other than these 2?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give you a bond of $100, and I'm going to set this case with your other case on December 19th in front of Judge Hitzman at 9 in the morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
When is your court date, Ms. Jordan?
December 19th.
Don't miss it.
I won't.
All right.
Thank you.
Does she want to hold you?
I'm sorry?
Does she want to hold you better?
I think it's a status check, a DL status check, so I don't think we're going to appoint the public defender at this time until we find out what's going on with DL court. Melissa Shaw. Ms. Shaw, can I have your date of birth?
October 6, 1987.
Okay, you're here today for possession of methamphetamine and driving while your license is suspended or revoked. I found
Yes.
probable cause for the possession of methamphetamine. I find probable cause. They charge you with a felony driving while suspended. I find probable cause for the misdemeanor only pursuant to Florida Statute 322-3410A. Do you want the public defender's office? You want to represent yourself, or do you want to hire somebody?
Public defender.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office. State.
Your Honor, all I'm showing is that an action was dropped in 2009 for battery here in Hernando County. She's showing as a single source offender.
Okay. Ms. Shaw, I have an address for you on Ashland Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 6 months. I just moved back there.
From where?
I lived in Shady Hills, off the county line, off of Bowman and 41.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, ma'am.
I think so. Okay, I'm going to keep the bond for the possession of methamphetamine at $2,000. I'll set the bond on the driving unsuspended at $100. We're going to see you back to court on January 9th at 9 a.m.
All right, thank you.
Edwin Velez. And Mr. Velez, can I have your date of birth, please?
1/12/60.
Okay. You're here this morning for 2 counts of worthless check. I did find probable cause for both of those. Did you want to represent yourself? Do you want to hire somebody, or do you want the public defender's office?
I can hire somebody.
State.
Your Honor, I'm showing a guilty disposition for trespass in 2002 out of Dade County, a larceny charge in 2000, Pembroke Pines Police Department, no disposition, a shoplifting charge out of Miami-Dade in 1996, no disposition, and an out-of-state history for burglary in 1990 with no disposition.
Okay. So nothing since 2002?
Yeah. Not that I'm showing. Sorry.
Sure. Oh.
All right, sir, I'm going to set your bond at $100 on each count. I've appointed the public defender's office, and we'll see you back to court January 9th at 9 a.m., okay?
All right. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Was she saying previous charges on me from 2002?
Yes,
Here in the state of Florida?
I believe so, yes. If you disagree with that, then you can take that up with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, okay?
Yeah, because I only moved
All
here
right.
like a year and a half ago.
Robert Stouch? Mr. Stouch, can I have your date of birth?
12/15/98.
Okay. You are here today for a failure to appear. It looks like you failed to appear in front of Judge Hitzman on December 6th. And it looks like he was just put on PTI on November 29th.
Yes, but these charges were
Predate.
prior to him
Okay.
being put on a PTI.
All right. So what's going on with these charges? Can these be part of the PTI or no?
No, Your Honor, I'm showing offer of adjudication, fines, court costs, cost prosecution, do not return to Walmart, 20 hours community service on a 6-month probation, or 12-month probation.
I'm sorry, you on?
How much time does he have in? Is it just these 2 days, or yeah, he just got a citation on 11/29 or something like that. He failed to appear at arraignment, right? Is that December 6th? Is that a Wednesday?
Was December 6th.
Okay, so he failed to appear at arraignment, which means he got a citation initially, so he doesn't have any time in his meeting, so he has his 2 days. And because he got PTI, he's got no prior record, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And was there was restitution to Walmart?
No restitution.
No restitution.
Just probation with community service.
All right, Mr. Stout, you want to take care of your case today?
Yes, please.
Okay. In order to take care of your case today, you're going to get an adjudication with time served for the 2 days that you have in. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you understand by taking a plea on this case today that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
Giving up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. You want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
With regard to this petty theft, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
Yes.
Okay, it's actually a petty theft and a trespass. You plead no contest to both of those?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Adjudicate you guilty. Sentence you to 2 days for Hernando County Jail, 2 days credit for time served. You're going to have fines and court costs in the amount of $591. You need to come down to the clerk's office and make a payment plan for that when you get out.
Yes, ma'am.
Is 0. And then that should do it. You still need to follow the terms and conditions in your PTI. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes, ma'am?
I was just checking on that,
Okay.
Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right. Yes, cost of incarceration for those 2 days. Thank you. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I can't see this. Leonardo Aravici. Just the interpreter. Good morning.
Ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Aravici, do you understand what I'm saying?
Señora Ardiche, ¿me entiende? ¿Me oye?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you need an interpreter?
¿Necesita intérprete?
No.
No.
Okay, what is your date of birth?
¿Cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
1 de febrero del 94.
1 de febrero?
Del 94.
The 1st of February of 94.
Okay. You are here this morning for possession of cocaine and driving under the influence.
Usted está aquí presente esta mañana por tenencia de cocaína y de conducir sin licencia.
I did find probable cause for both of those.
Determiné que hay motivo fundado para los dos cargos.
Did you want to represent yourself, hire somebody, or do you want the appointment of the public defender's office?
¿Desea usted representarse usted mismo, contratar un abogado particular o obtener el defensor de oficio?
Oh. No lo sé ahora mismo, pero quisiera tener un abogado.
Well, I don't have the means right now, but I'd like to have an attorney.
Well, I can appoint an attorney to you today.
Yo puedo nombrar un abogado para usted el día de hoy.
Estaría bien.
That would be good.
Okay. I'll provisionally appoint the Public Defender's Office.
Nombro al defensor de oficio para usted.
State to see for prior record.
Your Honor, no.
No tiene antecedentes penales.
No.
Sir, I have an address for you on Stone Road in Port Richey. Is that where you live?
Tengo una dirección de Stone Road en Newport Richey. ¿Es donde usted vive?
Sí.
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
¿Cuánto hace que vive ahí?
Unos 2 años.
Around 2 years.
You have a job?
¿Tiene trabajo?
Sí.
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
¿A qué se dedica usted?
Trabajo en la construcción de muelles.
¿A instalar qué?
De muelles.
¿Muelles?
Ya, dock.
I build docks.
Okay. For the possession of cocaine, I'll set your bond at $2,500. For the DUI, I'm going to keep it at $1,000. Your total bond is $3,500. I'm going to see you back to court on January 9th at 9 a.m.
Entonces, para el primer cargo de tenencia de cocaína, la fianza es de $2,500. El segundo cargo lo voy a dejar así en $1,000, para un total de $3,500 de fianza. Usted tendrá que comparecer de nuevo el 9 de enero a las 9 de la mañana.
Ok. ¿Y tengo que pagar todo el dinero?
So would I have
¿De la
to pay
fianza?
that entire amount?
You need to talk to a bondsman. That's not up to me how you make bond, okay?
Como usted pague la fianza, no depende de mí. Tiene usted que hablar con un fiancista.
Sí, pero ¿necesito pagar los $3,500 o solo el 10%?
But would I have to pay the entire bail amount or just the 10%?
Like I said, that's up to a bondsman. You need to talk to a bondsman about that. That's not my job.
Vuelvo y le repito, usted tiene que hablar con un fiancista. Ese no es el trabajo mío. Hable con el fiancista.
Ok.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Did I get everyone at the jail?
I have a William Harris.
Anyone know why William Harris?
No valid driver's
No valid fianza.
I don't have the PC for him. Does the clerk have that?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
My boss.
All right, Mr. Harris, can I have your date of birth?
12/7/93.
You are here this morning for not having a valid driver's license.
No.
Okay, I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want to represent yourself? Do you want to hire somebody, or do you want the public defender's office?
Okay.
Okay. I want the public defender's office to represent you, Steve.
Your Honor, it appears he has an open larceny charge out of Pasco County. An action was dropped in 2014 for fraudulent use of identification. Guilty disposition in 2014 for battery on an officer, firefighter, EMT in 2014 out of Hernando. Guilty disposition, driving while license suspended or revoked out of Hernando in 2014. A driving while license suspended also in 2014 out of Hernando, no disposition. An action was dropped in 2012 for battery out of Hernando. Adjudication withheld in 2012 for carrying a concealed weapon and possession of cannabis out of Pasco. And he's showing as a single source offender.
Okay, Mr. Harris, do you have an open case out of Pasco County right now?
No, ma'am.
You took care of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is the only thing holding you in custody this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a time served just for this? 10 days, is that?
The state would be willing to do an adjudication 10 days, Your Honor, given he does have a prior fines, court cost, prosecution based on what I have here.
Mr. Harris, if you want to take care of this case today, the state's willing to give you 10 days jail. Is that something you want to go ahead and do?
I would like to find out so I can have Christmas with my dad and then I'll come back.
I'm sorry, you don't want to take the plea, you'd rather do the bond? Is that what you said?
Oh, what day is it? Like the number, what day is it?
It's Monday.
No, the number.
It's December 11th. 2017.
Yeah, cutting 10 days would be cutting pretty close to Christmas.
Yeah, that's cutting it close. You want to do the 10 days or not?
No, I want to try and get bonded out.
Okay, I have an address for you on Lakefront Road in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
A long time.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, sort of, not really, though.
I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. We'll see you back to court January 3rd at 9 a.m. Do you want me to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Do what?
Do you want the public defender's office to represent you, or are you going to represent yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Public defender.
All right. We'll see you back to court January 3rd.
Okay.